And I think, it's really rare to see a woman of that time period speaking in the way that she does and having the voice that she's given in the story.
The kids were on this press tour, and I was just concerned about them. I was concerned about them hearing us.
Johnny Depp's kid has gone on to reveal the sort of treatment Amber Heard had been subjecting Johnny Depp to, and the details are quite horrendous. Needless to say, all of this has now been revealed by Johnny Depp's own kid, Lily Rose Depp. Most fans would be aware that Lily is the daughter of Johnny Depp, whose insights into this case were crucial. Following Lily Rose Depp's statement regarding Depp, the fans are even more enraged at Amber Heard, who now appears to be losing her stronghold in this ongoing trial. So what did Johnny Depp's kid have to say regarding the ongoing case, and where did things go from here? Let's find out in this video. Regarding the ongoing legal battle between Heard and Depp, a Twitter user Tony David writes, "I met Johnny Depp whilst filming for the BBC at the world premiere of Finding Neverland. Of all the A-list, B-list, and Z-listers I have met in 2 years of filming, he was the best. I've never believed AH for a nanosecond." Others have discouraged the use of humor in a case as high-profile and significant as this. A Twitter user writes, "Seemingly unpopular opinion, but we shouldn't be treating domestic violence and sexual violence case like a Love Island season. Jokes, TikToks, lip-syncing videos, edits, YouTube videos is absolutely bizarre no matter whether you believe Amber Heard or Johnny Depp. Amber is lying." Lily Rose Depp, the 21-year-old daughter of Johnny Depp and his former partner Vanessa Paradis, has spoken up. Lily's statement against Amber Heard are making rounds on social media, and Johnny Depp fans are overjoyed over the fact that Lily Rose left no stone unturned in defending her father, Johnny Depp. InStyle reports that Lily Rose Depp takes to Instagram to defend her father, Johnny Depp. So what did Lily Rose say to back her father, Johnny Depp? Let's find out in this video. It has been reported that Lily Rose Depp was one of the few people that never lost faith in her father and always stood behind him. This was made clear with an incident in 2016 when Lily Rose was only 17 years old. In 2016, Amber Heard officially filed a restraining order on her husband, Johnny Depp, saying that he had hit her with an iPhone. Amber Heard granted a restraining order against husband Johnny Depp. A judge ordered Depp to stay away from his estranged wife, who filed for divorce on Monday and accused the actor of repeatedly physically assaulting her. These were the headlines on the front page of The Guardian back in 2016. However, Lily Rose made it perfectly clear whose side she has been on. Amidst this rising controversy, the actress and daughter of the Pirates of the Caribbean star decided to make a post on Instagram. Lily Rose posted a throwback photo with her dad, Johnny Depp, and also wrote a long caption to try and capture his relationship with him. "My dad is the sweetest, most loving person I know. He's been nothing but a wonderful father to my little brother and me, and everyone who knows him would say the same," wrote Lily Rose with a heart at the end of her caption. The picture showed the Pirates of the Caribbean star helping her as she learned to walk. The post instantly received more than 100,000 likes as the fans flooded the post to speak in favor of Johnny Depp. Lily Rose is the daughter of Vanessa Paradis, who dated Johnny Depp between 1998 and 2012. They also have a younger son together. Remember that it's not just Lily Rose who has been the only vocal supporter of Johnny at that time. Lily Rose's mother and Johnny Depp's ex-wife, Vanessa Paradis, reportedly penned a letter defending him. Vanessa states in her letter that Johnny had never hurt anyone and that he was a kind and loving person. This is what she wrote. "In all the years I have known Johnny, he has never been physically abusive with me, and this looks nothing like the man I lived with for 14 wonderful years." This statement directly contradicts the claims of Amber Heard, who has been adamant about her allegation that Johnny Depp has physically abused her during their marriage. However, this was not all that Lily Rose's mother had to say. Vanessa has even directly addressed the issue of Amber's allegations directly in her letter. "Johnny Depp is the father of my 2 children. He is a sensitive, loving, and loved person. I believe with all my heart that the recent allegations being made against him are outrageous. In all the years I've known him, he has never been abusive with me, and this looks nothing like the man I lived with for 14 wonderful years," wrote Vanessa in her letter. The letter was posted on Twitter. Here's what a fan had to say about it. "When Vanessa Paradis did a handwritten open letter in support of Johnny Depp back in 2016, I knew I should be aware of the Heard girl, and guess what? The truth is coming out now." These statements come at the time when Amber Heard's legal team continues to lose its grip on the ongoing U.S. libel case between Johnny Depp and Amber Heard. It would also be unfair not to mention the evidence that has already been put forward by Johnny Depp and how it makes Amber Heard's entire case look bad. More and more inconsistencies in Amber Heard's stories are being brought up and being shared across social media. In fact, many of them have already been unearthed in the court of law as well. For starters, there was no evidence of injury or crime, and that's according to the police report. Amber also never went to a doctor or hospital. But to make things worse, Amber also did not file a police report against Johnny for his alleged attack. When the police showed up at their house during one of their fights, Amber just went ahead and told the first responders that she had a simple argument with her husband. Of course, there was no mention of Johnny Depp physically harming or assaulting her. The police understandably left the scene shortly after. A few days later, however, the actress appeared to be showcasing a lot of bruises all over her body from the alleged attacks she claimed were made by her husband. Remember that these attacks were never there before and were never talked about before. Body cam footage of one of the officers on site has also been brought into the spotlight lately, which shows damning evidence against Amber Heard's claims. Hashtag Justice for Johnny Depp is trending after police body cam footage shows that Amber Heard lied about Johnny trashing their apartment. The audio recordings released by Daily Mail have further dented Amber Heard's legal standing in the case. The recordings made it clear that Amber Heard had assaulted her ex-husband Johnny Depp, as she wasn't even ready to accept it during the phone call. Have a go at a small portion of the recordings yourself and get some insight into the former couple.
I'm sorry that I didn't hit you across the face in a proper slap, but I was hitting you. It was not punching you. Babe, you're not punched.
Don't tell me what it feels like to be punched.
This clearly indicates that this was more than likely a common occurrence between the former couple, when Amber would often subject her ex-husband to that treatment. Amber Heard and her friends have also given multiple statements regarding the incidents revolving around Johnny Depp and Amber Heard's marriage. Their statements also included details on damaged property such as pieces of shattered glass on the floor, broken silver, red wine spilled on the carpet, and much more. Amber Heard even claimed candelabras, fruits, and baskets were being thrown across the floor. However, unfortunately for them, their statements didn't match with that of the officers who visited the so-called crime scene. According to the reports, Amber's friends had dialed 911, which led 4 LAPD officers to reach the alleged crime spot in Los Angeles in about 2 hours. As opposed to all the claims made by Amber Heard and her allies, the first 2 officers have given new depositions. Their depositions have clearly stated that they didn't find any signs of vandalism, crime, or injury on Amber Heard. Further, in the exclusive body cam footage obtained by DailyMail.com, the second set of officers who had arrived there after Amber's friend called them twice also saw no damage either. With this evidence in mind, Johnny Depp claims that he can prove that Amber Heard is lying about the blowout fight that finally ended their toxic 1.5-year marriage. Not just this, Depp's attorney Adam Waldman has also made some very interesting claims. Amber Heard and her friends describe a chaotic, messy crime scene, but the newly released LAPD body cam videos unambiguously show that the penthouse was utterly undamaged and that their testimony was one more grandiose lie. Unless the body cam footage was doctored and the courts haven't even picked up on it yet, there's a very good chance that they will assist Johnny Depp in his future legal proceedings. With that, we will also bring this video to an end. What are your thoughts about Lily Rose jumping to her father's defense? Let us know in the comments below. Thank you for watching and have a great day.